Okay guys, just doing a quick little video overview. I'm kind of focused more on the Laserbeak, the radar array that I built for my custom Soundwave. You can see Soundwave here. Let me get close. You can see the LEDs do work fine. I know the pictures didn't show them very well. So there he is. There's the blast effect. Plugs right into his gun. I'm going to just set him back here for a moment, and we're going to get focusing on Laserbeak here. Alright, so Laserbeak is up. Okay, for Laserbeak, he was made with obviously the shoulder cannon of Perceptor. The legs were made out of the Minicon suppressor. He's like a yellow fire hydrant, or fire truck, excuse me. Just used those, took the ball joints off suppressor, mounted them onto the cannon sections, added the legs, had to trim the legs back. The feet for Laserbeak are right here. They're just made out of white styrene and attached on and bonded on. I cut them more in the silhouette of the G1 cassette, so it would kind of sell it a little more. The radar dish, which becomes his jetpack, is all made out of styrene. I used a doming block to take sheet styrene and form it into a radar dish. This is a polystyrene coated wire it actually works as the radar antenna and mounts up. Cannons are just styrene. The jetpacks are styrene. The thrusters actually came off of a set of, you can get them from Hobby Link Japan. Just type in like belt thrusters in the search bar at Hobby Link Japan, and you'll find whatever you need there. Okay, so I'm going to set that down for a second. You see it's just all put together and painted silver, so it works like a radar dish like that with antenna, and then it'll be his jetpack like that. The other ingredients for him, let's start transforming. You can see how he works. First you pull the wings out completely and the body halves. Then you it's kind of tough to do looking in the camera. And then you attach them and like you pop them in like you would fold them up, pull it up, pull the head out. Hey, my Iron Man thing just went off. The neck joint, the mid joint section, where's my little pointer? The neck joint section right here is from a leg of a Minicon. I'm not sure, but I think it's one of the recent ones that came with the power core combiners. I don't remember now. And the head is, of course, Real Gear Booster X10, I think it is. There's no switch on this because I couldn't fit it in and still get his head to go. If I was making a non-transforming one, I would just stick the switch in right there. But anyway, what you do is you'll just take the little contact, push it all in, and let's see what's going on here. Pardon me. Oh, I see what happened. You gotta make sure it's all lined up. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, I had to get tweezers to do it. But basically, like I said, I would fit a switch in if I could, but I couldn't because of I wanted to have his head fold out of the way. Maybe on a version 2 I might be able to work something different out, but basically you just tuck that top section into his head, and then you have his light up LED eyes. So let me get him back on. Make sure it's nice and snug. And there you go. The final move is you just bring his head around complete, and you know what, that's painted so solid black and this light is still breaking through, so there's not much I can do about that. Alright, and then the final step, of course, is taking the cannons and putting them on. So there's Laserbeak. You can see he's got kind of a classic G1 silhouette to him. And one of the other features I added, let me pan out a little bit, is, let me get Soundwave back in the picture. Soundwave, you can open his chest, you can take the blast effect out, and then what you do is you add just this little tiny piece of styrene to the big end. You can do either end really, but I think the big end looks better. And it's going to fit in just right in between the thrusters like that. So you'll plug it in. Right under the Decepticon symbol is a port. Remember, you don't need to push too far, just enough to get it in. And then you can set him on there. Set him on there, like I just said. It's hard to do this looking through the camera. So, there you go.